welcome to Anime Omake. I'm Jackie Jang.
And I'm Marina Sanchez.
And true to Omake, we're bringing you some fun conversations and features with this special mini-series all about anime.
In this episode, we discuss how anime slipping into pop culture makes for some pretty cool media, and what crossovers we'd like to see with some of our favorite anime.
In the name of the moon, we'll punish you!
Oh boy, anime getting into popular media and just with celebrities has made for a lot of contention.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Some people are a big fan of it, some people not so much. We were talking about everything that happened with Kim Kardashian recently. So.
Yeah, so like a little while back on Instagram, Kim Kardashian posted a photo of 02 from Darling in the Franxx and said like, this is my hair inspo.
Yeah.
And of course she has like really cute pink hair. And then of course that led to a lot of people being like, well, she's not a real anime fan and like, what does this matter? And
I know, we're both kind of the same mindset here.
Yeah, so the problem with that is that it's unfortunate when you see that kind of level of gatekeeping because like, yes, I understand like anime is precious to us, right? It's something we really value and love, but at the same time, when it's something you really love, wouldn't you want it to be shared with other people who maybe don't know about it as well? But there's like instances of a lot of other celebrities being like into anime and my biggest problem with that is like people call them like fake fans, and like it even happens with us, right?
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, you don't really know anime because you can't list whatever weird criteria I have, and it's like, well, maybe I can't, but that doesn't make somebody not a fan, right?
For me, it's like, while I was growing up, anime was something that like, I felt like I was almost ashamed of. Like I got teased for it, I got made fun of for it.
Yeah.
And so now for me to see it on such a mainstream level and to see like people of all different types, you know, we have Kim Kardashian, we have rappers, we have DJs, like just everybody, like I'm seeing them interested in anime, like that makes me excited. You know what I mean? It's not just this like niche thing that only a select group is into. It shouldn't be looked down upon for it becoming more widespread. Like if anything, we should be excited about it.
Right, and I think I understand the hesitance there to like be more open about it because like, again, you're coming back to the whole like being bullied for liking something that you love. And then all of a sudden, like these people who are like super famous and like really cool, like the cool kids, suddenly liking it, it's okay. And I can understand how that hurts a little bit maybe, but at the same time, like this is your chance to be like, to step up to, right? And saying like, well, this is what this is, and like I'd like to show it to you or like show you more about it. Crunchyroll and a few other people are trying to do a better job of like showing like, hey, like anime is for everyone. I know they did a big piece on a Green Bay Packers player recently, which is pretty cool. And then you listed like a bunch of rappers who are super into anime.
Yeah, there are a ton of rappers who are anime fans. Childish Gambino, Soulja Boy, Lupe Fiasco, Snoop Dogg. I mean, those are just a few, but they've incorporated anime into their lyrics. They'll be tweeting out about it. So it's really awesome to see them bringing attention to it. And they're huge fans, you know what I mean? Like, they watch it weekly, they talk about it, and that's super awesome to see that.
Even if they don't like they don't have to admit that.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, like it's just like cool to know, right?
That's the other thing, like, you know, we've been talking about like, okay, so Kim Kardashian like tweeted out that photo and maybe she never watched the anime, and it's like, why are people so hard on people about like, you're this much of an anime fan, or you don't do all this, you don't do all that. It's like, we should just be happy that it's getting any type of exposure, that people are enjoying it.
And of course, not everything's great with anime and pop culture. I mean, obviously, if you look at how Hollywood's adapting all these films, we talked that at length in the last episode, and you know, like there's gonna be positive and negatives on both sides, but we try to look at least the positive part of people being more interested in anime. I kind of want to move on to like kind of talk a little bit about how anime being popular has led to some really cool things, because like not only are these people growing up with anime, like, or maybe just found it and said, hey, I like this and I'm gonna express it in my art, but then you have things like Steven Universe, which is like anime is intertwined, and like that show wouldn't be what it is without like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball. And I think we're seeing that like kind of revelation through all of like geek media, if you look at it, like anything, like especially with superheroes, like that's been such a big thing. And like again, I understand the defensiveness, but I think it's just really cool, and we don't only have to go to Hot Topic to get our anime stuff now.
I know, that's really awesome. Forever 21, everybody.
I know that's crazy,
but
Hot Topic's great. But
Hot Topic still has some great gear too.
So for the rest of the episode, we want to take a look at the neat things that were definitely inspired by anime's popularity and growth.
Anime's influence extends into movies, comics, TV, even video games. We decided to take a closer look at how one of the world's most popular video games, League of Legends, pays homage to some of our favorite anime in this upcoming feature. Enjoy.
02君と一つになってゆく02が俺で
ダーリンが僕だ
Anime. What once started as a niche medium of Japanese animation has now exploded into a worldwide phenomenon as it has become more accessible, diverse, and popular amongst generations of fans. Not only is anime unique for its traditional style of animation, but also for featuring quirky genres and tropes that you'd be hard-pressed to find elsewhere. No other medium hones in on things like school-life romance, giant robot battles, and magical girls like anime does, and the world is a better place for it. Anime has in fact become so mainstream that other mediums, including films, TV series, and video games, have become inspired or influenced by anime. Whether it's an American cartoon like Steven Universe, an intense superhero movie like Man of Steel, or the highly popular League of Legends video game, anime is everywhere in one form or the other. You just might not notice it. In this video, we're going to take a look at the intensely fun game of League of Legends and see just how much they love and celebrate the crazy world of anime. You might have seen them in Pacific Rim or Transformers, the world of huge robots battling each other, or mecha, often known for humanoid-looking robots that are often piloted by humans and intense action scenes in space. Mecha is one of the most popular genres in anime, seen in titular shows like Neon Genesis Evangelion, Die Buster, Gurren Lagann, and the long-running franchise Gundam. For a game like League of Legends, intense and big is what they're all about, and it definitely shows with their range of skins. Talk about massive, whether it's making these video game characters robotic-like to feel powerful and scale in size, or having them represent the courage to fight against all odds. League of Legends clearly shows itself to be a fan of the genre. Mecha's not the only genre anime is known for. There's also its counterpart, Magical Girl, commonly known as Mahou Shoujo. If Mecha's all about massive power and toughness, Magical Girl is all about the power of femininity, beauty, and grace. Popular shows like Madoka Magica, Sailor Moon, and the Pretty Cure franchise have it all down. And from the looks of it, so does League of Legends, showing off their love with the Star Guardian skin set, which features color-coded characters, pet companions, and beautiful transformation sequences. I'm not just talking about aesthetics alone, however. League of Legends really celebrates the genre by accompanying the skins with some strong homage in their promotional material as well. Whether it's creating the theme song sung by the team themselves or having a full-fledged anime opening, League of Legends clearly shows that they love everything about being a magical girl. Last but not least is the wackier side of anime, found in the school life genre. Unlike the mecha or magical girl genre, which is dominated by certain quirks or tropes, the school life genre is a little more flexible. It could feature romance, horror, or comedic elements, depending on the type of show you watch. There is, however, some common ground, and I'm of course talking about student stereotypes. Turns out League of Legends is no stranger to them, incorporating some of those types into their champions. Take for instance the fun-loving Ezreal, who enjoys exploring and saving the world. He's clearly inspired by the good old shonen main character. Or Star Guardian Jinx, with her rash decision-making but good heart, very much reminiscent of the tsundere. League of Legends even has a skin set that resembles some of the visual characteristics of these stereotypes. I see a bit of Ojo-sama in this one. A delinquent here, definitely. Anime continues to grow. Every day we're seeing more and more overlap, and League of Legends is no exception. Their celebration of the medium is packed with love in every detail. As this exciting medium ignites creativity across multiple mediums, are there any inspirations you would like to see in some of your favorite video games?
Popular anime this season is Attack on Titan, but did you know that Attack on Titan met up with the Avengers at one point?
Okay, that was like the coolest thing I have seen. Like seriously, like I was just like mind blown looking at that. Just seeing these two worlds come together, like no words, absolutely no words.
For the viewers, if you did not know, back in 2014, they had a special 8-page like one-off with Attack on Titan and the Avengers, and they just a random mashup.
Yeah.
It was really cool, kind of came out of nowhere. I thought like, no, that's fake. And then I saw the page is like, oh
my gosh.
They're just fighting Titans.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
No, the issues, the like animation, it was just so beautiful. And it was like kind of cool to see the Titans in like that comic book-esque kind of animation.
Yeah, and also
you know
like
what I
the
mean?
Avengers also in that style too.
Yeah,
like, it's
totally.
kind of a merge of both worlds. I recently also there's like the One Piece and Skechers line.
Yes.
And like there's There's so many shoe lines.
I know.
so
I'm pretty
cool.
excited about the Dragon Ball Adidas stuff coming out. Like, I really want to get a hold of the Goku one. So we want to talk about some collaborations that we want to see.
Yes.
And
so
yeah.
if we could have like dream collaborations, it's not necessarily with like franchises or crossovers,
Yeah.
but a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
Float with our imagination here. So like,
Yes.
please indulge us for a second.
Yes.
So for me, like I'm very into fashion. Like I love fashion so much, and I think one of my favorite things was when Final Fantasy collabed with, I think it was like Louis Vuitton or one of the high brands.
Yeah.
And like Lightning was a model. It was just
Yeah.
like, excuse me, this is incredible. And like you see it a lot happen in Japan with like the Attack on Titan characters and other characters they'll like model for different brands.
Yeah. Well,
So-
the anime characters are like always so fashionable. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean,
So it almost like goes hand in
as
hand. I feel
well,
like.
and
Yeah.
it's really cool to see them like outside of their like normal environment.
Yeah.
And so what I would really like to see is one of my favorite brands is Red Valentino. I like to see that with Review Starlight, which is currently airing,
Yeah.
or Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Yeah.
Those two are like cool princely women, and I
Yeah.
think like Red Valentino just has like such a great ensemble that they could like somehow do something really cool
Yeah.
together. So that's like my easy quick one.
Utena, like 100%. I
Yeah.
mean, like their outfits are just so fabulous. Like I could totally see that collaboration. I'd love to see that collaboration. Mine's kind of lame because I'm
lame.
all into this like Dragon Ball Adidas collaboration. So like I said that I'd love to see My Hero Academia with like some sort of athletic shoe. Nike, Fila, I don't care. Like I just want to see it.
I would buy Froppy shoes
Oh,
in a
Froppy,
second.
100,
Give me
yeah.
Froppy, the
Yeah.
best hero.
I know, I love
love her.
Froppy.
She has no weaknesses. She's a frog.
I know, and she's just like adorable and awesome and the best character. I do love me some Bakugo though, so I think I would probably buy those as well. But they just have great colors. Like I could just see that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I could just totally envision that. So I hope
I can
somebody
see
does
a
it.
lot of people wanting to get that too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
moving away from like products, because like,
Yeah.
there's that.
I know, yeah.
But for me, if I were to do some like kind of franchise collaboration, I have this really weird one, which I'd like to see Food Wars with Hell's Kitchen.
I love this. I absolutely love this idea.
Give me Gordon Ramsay versus Yukihiro Soma, because that would be like a showdown.
Oh my
like, I want to
God.
see the insults flying. I want to see Yukihiro just being like, no, but I'm smart and genius, and I will find a way to make whatever weird stuff you throw in front of me work, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
And it would be really weird. Also, Gordon Ramsay could be anime. That'd be kind of cool for a second.
That'd
maybe.
be awesome,
I think
yeah.
he could get really like dramatic with his expressions.
Oh my gosh, I can already
But-
see like the fire eyes and like the big fireball behind him. Just
Yeah,
like that
like
would be
he'd
awesome.
be like the angriest person. I think it's like perfect for anime. So
Yeah.
I think that would just be like a fun collaboration.
Okay, for me, I said Sailor Moon and Voltron, and then I kind of extended that. I would pretty much be down for any like Sailor Moon mecha collaboration. So I was like, what about Code Geass?
Yeah, Code Geass is
Yeah.
like such a good one.
Yeah.
I think
Because they
I
kind of
haven't-
have like the same feel. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're just very pretty and like, I don't know, like lanky. I don't know, I could see that like really translating well.
I have a lot of thoughts because it is coming back for another season. And
Yeah.
I'm like, leave Lelouch alone. He doesn't need to come back. Like,
Yeah.
God,
no,
the ending was
they
so
ended
good.
perfectly.
But,
yeah.
but I mean, they've done really good spin-offs, so I do have faith that it could be cool.
Yeah.
But a collaboration like that could be like a cool one-off would be really neat.
Yeah, I would say a one-off. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
little bit scared about that.
Yeah, I know. Of course, let us know. What
Yeah,
you guys want to see
let us know what you
collaborations.
think about our collaborations and the collaborations you want to see. Maybe you have some better ideas.
And you're no different. You kill too when it benefits you. Yeah.
And that's the last episode of Anime Omake. For now, we may be back in the future, so be on the lookout for that. And thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, check out our previous episode of Anime Omake. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch. Bye!